Hey guys, it's Jessica and welcome to another haul video. I'm super excited about this video because it's a BH Cosmetics haul and I have never ordered off of BH Cosmetics before and I am pretty freaking excited about it. So before we get into the BH Cosmetics stuff though, I'm going to talk about these brushes that I got off of eBay. These are from Jessup and they're just like eye brushes essentially. So that's pretty exciting, really exciting actually. I did get these from one of my friends as well. They're pretty soft, I don't know, they feel pretty good. But honestly, I don't have too high of standards for makeup brushes in all honesty. If they work, they work. If I kind of have to make them work, then they still work. If they really, really suck, then they suck. So, I don't know, I haven't tried these out at all. But from first impressions, I do like them. So, yeah. I will do a full review on those brushes as well as the other brushes I hauled earlier in yesterday or the day before, one of those days. Okay, so let's get into the BH Cosmetics haul then, and I will start with the 3 palettes that I did buy a additional palette of each of these, and you may see one of them in the future. You may not though, I don't really know yet, but you may. So first one I'll show you is the Take Me to Brazil palette, and as I show you these, you should be seeing like swatches right here on the other side of me. So here's the Take Me to Brazil palette. The packaging is really, really nice. It's like, makes me want to go on a vacation to some tropical, you know, place. Super nice packaging. The description is that this palette is designed for the color obsessed, inspired by Brazil's most famous festival carnival. This vibrant 30 color eyeshadow palette contains an array of yellows, greens, pinks, and blues that will surely transport you to colorful streets in Brazil in all its beauty. So really exciting. And I love the packaging, and on the back it has like the leaves and a very beautiful blue setting. And then here is the mirror, which says BH Cosmetics right there, and it's covered, but I'll tell you guys, BH Cosmetics mirrors are really nice. I don't know, they're really nice. Even with a protective film over them, you can see yourself really clearly. I don't know what that is about, but yeah. Anyway, here are the colors, which you should be seeing on the side of the screen already. And I love the setup of this palette. I like how it goes from bright, like lighter colors to deeper bright colors. I don't know, this whole palette though is very bright. You have quite a few mattes, which from what I can tell from swatching this first impressions wise, the mattes are really, really chalky, or not really, really chalky, but they're pretty chalky, so they might be kind of hard to work with. But the rest of them are nice, and I don't know. And then here at the bottom you do have a black right here, which is just looks like black, and then you have this like weird iridescent, like it's kind of like a shimmery shade, but it's kind of like green, yellow, white shade. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a transformer shade is what I would call it. But yeah, so that is the Take Me to Brazil palette. So exciting. Alright, next palette is the Wild at Heart palette, and once again, packaging is really, really cute. These palettes are smaller than I thought they would be, by the way. Well, not this one. This one I thought was about this size, but the rest of them were smaller than I thought they would be. But here's the packaging, and it says, Wild at Heart Baked Eyeshadow Palette. Build a lustrous and exotic eye look with these 9 totally gorgeous baked eyeshadows. This highly pigmented wet/dry formula has a lightweight feel and delivers fierce color impact to satisfy your desire to be wild at heart. So I really like that description, and I'm just gonna open up the packaging. You have a nice mirror here, of course. Why wouldn't they add a mirror? It has like a tribal kind of print around the side. And then right here we have the colors, and they're really, really pretty, very vibrant. They're all shimmery, there's no matte, but you know, it's a baked shadow, so of course. They are domed, which I feel like is like a thing of baked eyeshadows. I don't know if eyeshadows aren't domed I don't know if there's ever baked eyeshadows that aren't domed, but these ones are domed, and they're really, really pretty. They're pretty dry and they're pretty wet, and it's very, very impressive that they're pretty dry because in my experience, a lot of baked shadows aren't that great dry, so I was excited when I swatched this one. Alright, the next palette is the BH Hollywood palette. Okay, so the description of the BH Hollywood palette is look like an A-list celebrity using these bold eyeshadows and face colors. Personally hand-picked by a Hollywood makeup artist. Mix and match the jewel tone shades for a stunning look on your next glamorous night out. Contains 16 shadows and 4 face powders. So that's very, very exciting. And this is what the front looks like. It's just like a picture of Hollywood. And then here it is again. Same packaging front and back. And then you open it up and let's see, this side has the like green, yellow, and purple kind of shades to it. And then this side, has like pinks and reds and blacks. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Alright, and then when you open it completely up, you got a nice mirror here, which is always a pleasant scene, and then like a skyline. Holy crap, this is hard to stay open. Very good magnetic closure, by the way. And then you have the 4 blushes that the description was talking about. So pretty nice, pretty impressive. I am impressed with the amount of things in this palette. This palette right now is being sold for $5, which I feel like is a really good deal. I will warn you that from first impression swatches, these are not like the most amazing shadows, but they could get the job done, I feel like, and as long as it gets the job done, I am not going to complain. So yeah, this is the BH Hollywood palette. Okay, so those are the 3 that I did buy an additional palette. Or one of them I will be giving away in the future, but I don't know which one yet. And yeah, I know it's not the Brazil one though, because I'm giving that to one of my friends. But yeah, anyway, so the next palette that I have is the Eyes on the 80s palette, which I'm super excited to have. I think I got this for about $7, which I think was a good deal. But here it is. This is the upside down view of it. I don't really think there's much of a like pattern to how they put these shadows in here. Not really. I mean, a little bit, but not too much of a pattern here. But yeah, I did use these shadows to get the look that I have on now, and there will be a tutorial at the end of the video showing that, so if you want to stick around for that, you are more than welcome to, but you should be seeing swatches on the side like you did with all the others. There is this plastic film over it, which you need to keep because these hearts there's nothing there, which is kind of frustrating because I don't really like these plastic things, but that's okay. So anyway, here it is without the plastic wrap over it. So yeah, hopefully you're seeing the swatches and hopefully, I don't know, maybe you like them. So yeah, let's go ahead and read the description and talk about the packaging. So right here, you can see there's lips, there's hearts, and then there's like a tutorial thing here where if you scan it with your phone, I'm sure it gives you a video or something. And then here is the front packaging. I don't know how well I showed it to you, but you have heart, and then heart, and then heart, and Eyes on the 80s. So it's pretty cool. Then here's the back, which I think is really cool. I really like the checkered print. And oh yeah, and there's lips on the front. This is nice packaging. I didn't notice some of this stuff. Okay. So here is what the description says. Go back to the totally awesome era of the 80s. Use this radical eyeshadow palette full of wild and bold colors to create your very own pretty and punk style. This palette has 30 matte and shimmer palette shades and shimmer shades, including hot neon shades that are totally outrageous. Like, totally. So, yeah. I don't know. It's a good color selection, honestly. You could do a neutral eye, or you could do a very fun neon hello, I'm here look. So it's pretty cool. Alright, the next palette I have is the Forever Nude palette. This packaging is very, very beautiful. I really love this packaging. It's just very elegant, and I don't know, it's very nice. So the back of it says feminine, which I can never say that word too well, elegant and on the go. The Forever Nude combo palette has soft and neutral shades for eyes, lips, and cheeks, featuring 6 matte and shimmer eyeshadows, 2 luscious lip colors, and a duo blush and highlighter for the perfect finishing touch. So this is very, very pretty. The packaging is really, really nice. I like how they have the description like a loop thing. Anyway, and then here is the palette. You can see it has one side designated for shadows. It has this face powder right here, or highlighter, and then it has the duo blushes, and then 2 lip colors down here. Very, very pretty palette. I don't know, I think it's a nice palette. Let's try out one of these lip colors. Let's go ahead and do this neutral lip color. I'm just using a brush that I got off of Amazon, and we're just gonna try out the lip color while you admire the swatches on the side. Oh wow, I like this. I'm a fan of this lip color, actually. It's surprisingly pigmented. I'm always suspicious of lip colors and palettes because I always think they're more like glosses than they are like lipsticks. But it's pretty pigmented, and I know you're gonna see a swatch on the side, but since I did put it on my lips, there's a little swatch there. Very pigmented and very pretty. So impressed with that. At least I'm impressed with that. Anyway, so that's the Forever Nude palette. Very, very, very pretty. I would totally recommend this palette, actually. This palette gets a lot of hype, so I would hope it would be worth the hype. Alright, the last palette we have to talk about is the blush palette, which I am probably most excited for because I don't have a lot of blushes, but I really love blushes. I really love blushes. And so I am super excited to have this blush palette. I'm showing it to you upside down. But yeah, I love how there's these like red colors, there's these hot like bright corally pink colors, lavender and pink, and you know, just basic pink, and then like coral colors. I don't know, very, very colorful, very pretty. These blushes are freaking pigmented, as you'll be able to see in the swatch video. Super pigmented. I don't know, super pigmented, so I definitely recommend you pick this up. It is right now selling for $7, which I got this for $12 or something like that. So I would say definitely purchase this if you see it, because it's totally an awesome palette. I have swatched all of the colors. I like them all. I think they're all very pigmented, and they'll work with like all skin tones. I don't know. This palette kind of blew me away with first impressions, at least. So yeah. That is it for my BH Cosmetics haul. I would really, really love it if you guys would request what tutorials you want to see first. I am going to be using 2 of these palettes for the next week. So please, please leave your suggestions on which palettes you would like to see tutorials on first, and we will go from there. Alright guys, I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching. You guys seriously always just make my day, like always. So thank you for being such a huge, important role in my life, and thank you for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I have like a crease transition shade, and it looks decent on the lid. Now here's what the brush looks like, and I don't know if you can tell really, but it already has a lot of color on it. So this is definitely a pigmented palette, which is amazing and fun and awesome. I just wish it really had a mirror, because mirrors are also awesome. Alright, so we're just going to be putting this shade right in the crease area, and I'm using a brush that I had in yesterday's haul that probably is going up today with this haul, but it's just a nice pointed brush, and I like it. So you can see it's right there in the crease, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply just a little bit more with this pencil point. I really like this brush. I am a fan. It's very nice to be precise if you want to be precise, or to be completely not precise if you don't at all want to be precise. Yep, because that made perfect sense, Jessica. Good job at confusing people. And we're going to be taking this like brown shade right here, and we're going to be putting this on the outer corner of the eye. So that's what we're doing, and yeah. Oops. And then I just like to bring it up. You guys know me. It's gonna be going around the whole look. Oh my. Pinkish, really pretty-ish, sparkly color right here. And we are going to put this all over the lid. And it's going to look okay. I mean, it's gonna look decent. So we're just gonna start in the middle and then drag it on out to the outer area of the eye, just like so. It's really pretty. I really like it. I really like it. Okay, so there we go. So we're gonna take another eyeshadow brush. This is probably actually a concealer brush, but we're using it as an eyeshadow brush. And we're going to take this very light champagne-y shade right here, and we're gonna put it on the inner corner of the eyelid, and then we are done with this eye look. And I really hope you guys like it. So the eyeliner I use is from Italia, which you can get off of Amazon, and it's a really creamy eyeliner that I'm super excited to just have, if I'm honest, which I am honest. I'm always honest. It's a problem. Okay, so yes, let's go ahead and put it. I put it underneath as well, like right here, just to brighten things up. So there we go. And that is the finished eye look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope the lighting is not too tremendously terrible. I think tutorials are just gonna have to stay during the daylight, even though I have lighting now. So yeah, here's the up close look, and you're just gonna want to finish off with your eyeliner and mascara, and then you're good to go.